so a little birdie tells me you've just got married.
Yeah, we did. Well, October. It was a Halloween wedding, like proper goths. It was me and Gar, by the way. I didn't marry all three of them.
Whatever floats your boat.
We're a polycule. No, we're not.
I would actually love to see the dress.
Oh,
I was such a geek for that shirt.
Well, it was black, and there was studs. It was the classic. It was chainmail. I had chainmail. I had chainmail over my shoulders. I had a big long black dress with splits in it, and then I had like a studded corset.
Was there a first dance or was there a first wall of death?
It was pretty romantic, actually. We had the Cure, Just Like Heaven, didn't we?
Yeah.
Gareth had to be forced.
I mean, there wasn't really meant to be one. Like, we kind of agreed there wasn't going to be, and then Alice decided.
No, well, I knew the only way that I'd get Gareth. I knew the only way I'd get Gareth to do it would be to surprise him into it. So that's what I did.
Shuffle.
No, me and my partner have decided that, God forbid we ever get married, there'll be a wall of death, and it'll be like my family on one side and his family on the other.
That was actually a really good idea.
And it would just be like, fucking run at each other, go!
That would have been the best idea, actually.
Like us with the mic going, and then like...
I think I'd have been that guy in the middle.
The
guy in the middle.
Going selfie, hi mom, and then squash. What else on my list? Andy does want to know what your favourite colour is.
Favourite colour?
Yes. Favourite colour?
Yeah.
Well, I think probably green. Well, black. I mean, obviously black goes with everything.
Black was a colour, but technically it's not. It's a shade.
A shade, yeah.
A shade.
But if it was a colour, that would be my favourite. If I have to pick one, then it would obviously be green.
It's the real question. It's the real question.
Black or purple, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm a fan of purple as well.
Yeah, I like purple, but yeah. Go on, we'll go purple.
We actually had this conversation.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
both like purple.
I like that for you.
Band favourite colour.
You've got to agree
There is a context to this.
Yeah.
Earlier on, Andy was like, I've only ever done 2 interviews because the only thing I do is stand there and go, what's your favourite colour? And then I was like, let's go into, I'll just make a note of that one. So there you go. COVID scare, what was going on there?
Well, it was pretty awful. I didn't even really have any symptoms. I just kind of did a test as standard like last Saturday, and I'd been getting quite sort of faint lines all week. Finally tested negative like Wednesday night, but I'd lost hope by Wednesday. I was thinking that we weren't going to be able to do it basically, so I sort of convinced myself it wasn't going to happen. But yeah, finally tested negative Wednesday night. Absolute relief.
There is a God.
Yeah, and then
Probably.
Well, yeah. And then so then we had a practice like Thursday night, and then here we are. So yeah, can't even tell you how relieved we were. So yeah, absolutely fine.
Who do you think you caught it off?
Absolutely no idea. I mean, who knows these days?
It wasn't him.
No. Well, no, and we also did a thing. So So anyone who wants to know how to not give your partner COVID, basically we separated completely.
Divided down the middle of the bed.
We didn't even stand in the same room together for like the whole like week. We opened every window and door in the house, which sucked at the start of the week because it was freezing. Yeah. And then you basically refused to talk to me unless you were like stood at the top of the stairs with a mask on. So that's how we got through it. Yeah. So that's how we're here today.
No.
I caught it off.
Yeah, it's a win-win.
I caught it off my partner, but before I caught it, I spent like the first 4 days just being really pissed off at him for no reason. So then every now and again, I'd just be like, shh.
Yeah, well, I was kind of like, you'd come and sort of check on me, and I'd be like, I'd be either fine or just absolutely raging. It was.
Yeah, I'd be in bed.
Ground.
He had recovered, and then I'd be lying there and he'd be like, are you all right? And I'm like, it's because of you, you bastard.
No, I didn't even have anyone to blame, unfortunately, except the universe. But anyway, it's fine now. We're
Fucking
here. We did
universe. No,
it's all good.
It happens.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that you're better. It's like been a bit of a miracle that you're here today because you are like seriously one of my favourite bands in the scene. And
oh, thank you so much.
I was like there with the camera earlier taking pictures, and I was having.
I know. I kept getting distracted by.
I was like having a bit of a cry, and I was just like, it's fine.
I kept getting distracted by how awesome your hair was.
Oh, stop it!
Like genuinely.
I can do yours if you want. Just give me a pair of scissors. I'm good to go.
About my hair.
Got none, Bab. Got none. Sorry about that. It's a shame. How many Manchester punk festivals have you guys done now, if you can count?
This is our second
one.
This
I think
is
it's
my first.
Your first?
Your mixed first. My third, actually, because I played 20. When was the last one? 2019 with my that's that other band that I'm in, Late on the Line. But I haven't really done anything with them for absolutely ages. But I was still technically in them, I think. But they're all down south, and obviously with lockdown,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't done anything. So yeah, our second, my
Yeah.
third, your first.
So how was it for you for your first go?
I loved it. As always, any gig that I go to, little, big, love it. Just play music's fun.
You'll come again then?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if you get invited again, absolutely.
Not you, everyone else is fine, but not you, sorry. I just heard somebody
make a
say.
point of getting into as many bands as I can and then playing these
Oh,
festivals.
that's clever. that is.
Mick's our newest addition, so he's just
First gig today.
first gig with
Oh,
us today.
well,
yeah.
yeah, he's normally is the drummer that's spread between like everyone else is in like 1 or 2 bands. The drummer's in about 10.
Yeah, we poached you now.
Because we're like gold dust. Like finding us is really difficult.
Well, we've been trying to work with Mick for like a few years now.
About 8 years, like since
but
I was
he's always
20.
really-
Yeah.
He's always been in too many bands for us to like do stuff together, really, haven't we? So
This year my schedule freed up a lot more with the Angelic Upstarts kind of
Yeah.
obviously now doing much more reduced gigs. We've only got the Angelic Upstarts tribute to Menzies in Rebellion, and that's the only gig we've got this year, so my schedule kind of like opened right up. I left my other band in November and it's just totally freed up my schedule. So when they asked us to fill in for a couple, like about 3 weeks ago, I was saying it would be lovely to do some gigs with an Evil Hour this year, and then they rang saying like, oh, can you do these dates? And I was like, I'm going to be careful what I say, just in case anything else actually happens that I predict.
Yeah.
But it's great, this one actually worked out, because
No,
now
that'd be
I'm
lovely.
taking over.
And those Angelic Upstarts gigs will be really, really nice for everybody involved in those.
yeah,
Definitely.
because you played with them for about a couple of years, haven't you?
It's ironic because 2020 I took over in January, like New Year I took over,
yeah.
and then 3 months later we were due to go on tour, and then COVID hit, like lockdown, and
Yeah.
was just
Yeah.
no tour.
I think that's been the case.
I think every band has went through that since
Definitely.
2020.
Yeah.
We've all booked stuff and had to go. We can't do it anymore.
But I think it just proves, especially within like sort of the punk scene, there is a level of respect there that I think we
Yeah,
all
well,
have. Do you know what I mean? Like everyone is keeping their space in.
Mency was a legend
Oh,
as well, you know, like
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we were very, very upset about all that.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
So those gigs, if they do go ahead, those will be really, really lovely for
Yeah,
sort of.
yeah.
Yeah, well, we did the tribute at Headworth Hall in South Shields a couple of weeks ago, and that was lovely. And then it was announced that we would do a Rebellion as well, so that's all going ahead. But that'll be the last of, and it'll just be the tribute to Menzies, and we're just paying our respects to him by doing the set one
Those
last time.
will seriously be amazing, won't they?
The last one was fantastic. Like the reception from it was great.
Oh, and that's it now. Like that's done.
Well, no, just
Or
Rebellion.
you've got
Just
We've got
Rebellion.
the
Just Rebellion
Edwards
left, yeah.
Ballroom
That'll be
on
lovely.
Saturday, I believe.
Nice
that
one.
looks like the plan. But
Bless.
yeah, it'll be fantastic. Just
Oh,
tribute to
lovely.
Menzies.
Um,
Obviously, regarding the circumstances, anyway.
yeah, exactly. So for an Evil Hour, where else are you playing next? What's next on the bill?
Oh, Jesus.
We have got
Playing with Burning
we've got something with Burning Flag coming up at the end of May.
4th of June.
Oh, sorry, June. Start of June. Start of June.
Then we're doing the Underworld on the 18th in London with the Exploited on the 18th.
Cool.
Oh yeah, and that's been an epic, that one, because that's been rearranged about 3 times.
Yeah.
I think we were originally supposed to play that gig about a year and a bit ago or something. weren't we?
Yeah.
And it's been moved twice. So yeah, finally, June the 18th with the Exploited at the Underworld, and that should be a really good one.
And then we've got some more that
I can't remember at the moment.
the
I'm sorry.
dates.
Probably should have.
This past 2 years,
Yeah.
past 2 years have destroyed like
Time
any
doesn't
kind
exist.
of memory.
It's, time doesn't exist. It's sort of all. It's sort of a
times.
social construct. It's
We've
nothing.
got a WhatsApp
nothing
group
really
that has the dates in, and that's
Somewhere.
what we refer to. Yeah.
So are you guys hanging around for the weekend or?
We will be here for the weekend. I think
We're here for the day.
these two
Just
And
for the
then back
day?
tomorrow
silly
morning.
people went and had kids, so they've
The
got to go
dads.
home.
Yeah, we've got one.
How dare you?
We have one day. Child-free drinking to get in to like 7 hours. So we're gonna work
Absolutely
all hours,
shit-faced wankered. Go home in a Tesco trolley.
It's going to be
And then never do it again for another year.
Plausible deniability.
All I'm going to say is I'm going to be as sensible as physically possible.
And that's his defence, Your Honour.
Very sensible.
So you two, who are you most looking forward to seeing just tonight?
I was looking forward to seeing Popes at Chili Town today.
Yeah, you said that. I mean, I always love seeing Random Hand, so I'm going to try and get into Gorilla to go and see those guys, but
Barstool Preachers
might be
followed
hard
by
to-
Random Hand might be difficult,
No, it's a
but
good
it's going to be a
night.
good night. And Peter Tramp are here.
yeah,
They're on in a minute.
Yeah, they're running a minute soon, so we'll go and see them in a bit as well.
We were just saying earlier with Pizza Tramp and like various members, we're not really sure whether they're going to be able to be here. And I was like, at the end of the day, it's just going to be Jim, absolutely shit-faced, stood at the front doing a whole stand-up routine, cracking jokes. He's not even going to know that he's doing a stand-up routine. They're not even going to get to play any music, and then somebody's going to be like,
Yeah, well, I think they've got Wonk's drummer playing.
Tommy was in one.
Who was in one unit playing drums for them. Yeah, today.
Nice. They've got that sorted. Then.
Yeah,
I did wonder who was
Tommy's here.
Yeah, Tommy's here. I've seen him, so that's happening. Yeah.
And how about you guys this weekend? Who are you most looking forward to seeing?
I really want to see Onsind because we know them from when we were like.
So
Oh, well, you've got to go home and look after the kids, though.
But really good mates with Onsind.
We used to play, so back when we first started, like the Durham scene in bands, when we first started, so this will have been like, what, 2000 or something, 2003?
Yeah.
And we used to do these like local festivals with Onsind, and they at the time we were called Speeding Bee, weren't they?
No, they had Onsind as well.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, have they been going that long?
Yeah.
Oh, God, man, yeah. But yeah, we used to play with them quite a lot, like back in the day, because they're from Pittyme in Durham.
Yeah, it's nice
which
to
is
bump
near
into
where
them.
we're from.
Yeah.
So it's always really nice to see them.
I dug out their first band's album and messaged them with it and said, I've still got this, and they were like, please don't let anybody listen to it. I think it's really good. I think it's really good, honestly. It's one for the collectors.
It's just you and their moms.
I'm just waiting until Martha are even more famous, and then that's going straight
on eBay. Yeah, I was gonna say.
We're going to clean up.
Yeah.
Any new music coming out anytime soon?
So now we've got a drummer. We've been through our drummer carousel, which is enable our tradition, but hopefully Mick's going to be around permanently now, and we will be recording. We started recording an album like right before lockdown hit, recorded 2 tracks. And then since then we've had like sort of lineup changes and
everything
stuff.
Stalled, and we had another drummer that we had for about 8 months, and then he like really suddenly left.
About hopefully we're going to be recording soon, writing with Mick, and then.
Any hints you can give away about maybe the name of the new album or some songs on that album?
Well, we played one of the new ones tonight, Negative Ethics, which has quickly become one of my favourite songs that we do actually. Yeah. And Gibbs done some absolutely killer backing vocals in that one too. Like, absolutely makes it. So yeah, that's going to be coming up, and then we did start writing another song, but then the other drummer left, so we'll have to pick that up with but we've got stuff in the back pocket that we're going to start doing with Mick. And
awesome. Yeah. So well, congratulations on becoming the drummer. Blink twice if they're holding you hostage. No, it's good. That's good. Just check it out.
He's fine. I'm here with consent.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
No problem. Thank you.
Brilliant.